So girl, this hairstyle cost me $10 and I'm going to show you exactly how I did it. So I took these Boss French curl, one pack of hair, and then I got this donut. All together, it was $10 and some change. Shouldn't be no more than $12 if you go to your local beauty supply store. So when I tell you this is affordable, this is easy, this is something that you can do if you're a beginner. So if you're in between hairstyles like me and you don't know what to do, stay tuned for this video. First, you want to start out with blow dried, and if you have hair like me, I would suggest pressing your hair out so you can get the flattest foundation and the best outcome. So I'm going to go through and I'm going to section out my hair because I want to make sure that I'm getting every piece of the 4C hair. So I'm going to go through with the hot comb and then I'll go through with the flat irons. So I'm going to speed through this really fast and get some music on, and I'll be right back. Okay, so now that I'm done with the straightening process, I'm going to go ahead and mold it into a ponytail just so I can eyeball where I want it to be. And before I start the molding, I want it to already be in place. So I'm going to put it at the top of my head because I have a big head and I feel like it will look more fuller. A pushback look is not going to go well for me, but you do whatever works for you. Now I'm going to put in a loose ponytail because I'm going to pull out my edges and get it ready to start out. Now, one of the products that I'm going to use the most is my Got To Be Glue spray, and I'm also going to use spritz sometimes, but the main product is going to be the Got To Be Glue. And you're going to take one side of your head at a time. Do not try to do everything all together and spray around, then blow dry, because some parts will get puffy back again. If you have the same type of thick texture that I have, you want to make sure that you do it one side at a time, and you use the comb or a hard brush, and you brush up as you blow dry. Then as it ends to the most drying state, then you want to press down with your fingers and hold it in place as you blow dry. So that's the process that I'm repeating. Any place that was a little lumpy, I would do that same step over and over again until it was flat as I like it. So then I will go behind with a little bit of spritz to get the little flyaways. And we'll just keep on doing that. And I would take out the rubber band and re-wrap it around the hair all the way around the perimeter of my head until we get done molding. Now I'm just going to flat iron my edges. I think I want to do my edges before I do the bun so it can be wrapped down while I pin up the bun. So I'm going for an extra baby hair look. I feel like that will look really well with the pin up. You know, it's giving goddess. So I really like to do my edges minimal, but this time I wanted them big and extra. Sometimes I like that. So I'm going to wrap it around with my scarf and some wraps. Now I'm going to take all the hair out of the pack and I'm going to wrap it and loop it around this rubber band so we can have like an anchor, extra ponytail to wrap around. It'll give us extra security and it'll hold it in place while we pin the rest. So I'm going to wrap my hair in a little bun, put the donut on top, and then you wrap the rubber band under all of that. So now we got a secure base. Then you're going to take each strand of hair and wrap it around singularly. So I'm going to take one of the pieces and wrap it around my donut to cover it up and wrap it around the bun. That's going to be the base of where everything else is going to fall. Now, also am mindful to keep out the ends of my curls because I feel like the ends of the curls is what's going to help give it that messy bun but in place look. So keep the ends unpinned. I would suggest to give it the look that we're trying to go for, you know, that 90s pinup. So I'm keeping some of the curls down in the front for a little face frame, just like 2 curls. And then I'm not thinking too much about where I'm placing it. I'm taking the curl, folding it up, and I'm putting it on the bun wherever it needs more filler, wherever it needs to be more full to be symmetrical to the other side. That's all I'm doing. And I'm going to do that until the rest of the curls is gone and off of my face. Now, you don't have to use all the curls in the hair. I just like my buns big because I have a big head to match. 2 out of the pack would have been just fine. I realized that it probably was too much hair, but I could pull it off because I have a lot of space. So I'm just going to keep on pinning it up. Some of the curls I'm going to wrap around my finger and keep it close together before I pin. Some of them I'm just going to lay across the bun and pin them wherever they fall. And don't think too hard about it. You know, you could do it, girl. I believe in you. This is a $10 hairstyle, so you can't beat that. You have to give it a shot. So, you know, make sure the curls are wherever you want them to be. And I'm adding extra bobby pins in the end to make them more secure. All right, guys, so that's really the end of this hairstyle. I really love this for a date night or a wedding. I'm always doing cute, affordable hairstyles, so if you like that type of content, make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell so you can see when I drop the next video. And thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.